Quaid Azam Part 184. Provincial elections were due, and Azam in February 1936 sent notices for holding a meeting of the League at Delhi. Jinnah was invited to attend as president. It was during this meeting that the idea of merging the Muslim Unity Board with the Muslim League was discussed with Jinnah. Describing the meeting in his book, Pathway to Pakistan, Azam quotes Jinnah as saying, "I would like to see Muslim League organization purified and revived. And with that end in view, I'm going to hold a Muslim League session on 10 May 1936 at Bombay, where I would ask the Muslim League to give me a mandate to form a parliamentary board for the forthcoming elections. And I promise to you that in that board I shall give people of your party a majority. If we have to fight elections on the Muslim ticket, it would not be in the interest of either of us to split our votes. Let us therefore fight from the common platform of the Muslim League parliamentary board." Muslims in 1936 were politically divided, and there appeared no reasonable chance of putting up a united front for the central or provincial legislature through a well-knit party. This lack persuaded Jinnah to start negotiations with Maulana Ahmad Said, Secretary of Jamiat Ulama Hind, to fight the forthcoming 1937 elections on a common Muslim platform. Even that minimum could be done only if the Muslim Unity Board was to compromise with the Muslim League as the unity board. Having won 1/3 of the Muslim seats in the Central Assembly from 1934 elections, considered itself to be the real Muslim platform. For political organizations, if already redundant to give up standing bone of demonstrated electoral success, it is near impossible, and yet a satisfactory answer had to be found for the 1937 provincial elections. They were now just over a horizon. This was vital, for it is not fully realized that the Muslim League between 1937 and 1947 was first purely political movement of the Indian Muslims. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan's earlier efforts had concentrated on the educational and cultural improvements of the Muslims, and not simply that. He went further and actually discouraged active political participations by the Muslims. Jinnah was entirely political, even if not had then voiced in as many words. Clearly he wanted a Muslim territory, not an Islamic state, on which issue there had simmered a difference opinion for long between Raja Sahib of Mahmudabad and the youngest member of the League Working Committee and himself. Yes, because in the early 1930s Muslims were hopelessly divided and the League was still negligible force. In the 1937 elections it gained a mere 4.8% of the Muslim vote. In Hector Berlitho's book In Quest of Jinnah is recorded a conversation between the author and A.B. Soni Habibullah. This was on 2 April 1952. It contains Soni Habibullah saying, "I was one of Jinnah's first disciples in the revived Muslim League, and I was with him 4 years from 1936 to 1940. In 1938 or 1939, a rather Nazi-minded man addressed Jinnah as the leader of my nation. Jinnah said, I may be your leader, but not of a separate nation.